The Bright Light Award is presented to an individual or organization that shines for their contribution in efforts to remove barriers to success in the clean energy sector. The 2018 Bright Light Award winner is Grid Alternatives Mid-Atlantic.
Grid Alternatives Mid-Atlantic is a nonprofit solar installer. We work exclusively in frontline communities, which are under-resourced communities, low to moderate income communities, returning citizens, veterans, communities that essentially are under-resourced, and we want to make sure that they're able to have the benefits of solar, whether that be through solar energy savings or a career pathway into the solar industry. We provide that solar at no cost to the homeowners that we work with, and at low cost, and plus engagement, education, and job training for those in multifamily and community solar subscribers. Grid Alternatives Mid-Atlantic is an affiliate of Grid Alternatives National, which is a separate 501c3 affiliate with its own local board of supervisors that's located here in Washington, D.C. and provide services through the Mid-Atlantic region. We want to be local affiliates so that we can work closely with the communities that we serve, and in order to do that, we wanted to decentralize our services so that we can build stronger. We also provide job training, and we provide job training through our installations themselves. So we get people the opportunity to get out on the roof, participate in the solar installation, touch the solar panels, see what it's like to run wiring, install the racking, but then we also provide in-classroom training. And so there's those wraparound skills that are important to make sure that people kind of understand the holistic nature of showing up to work and showing up to work on time and participating in the industry. You get OSHA training, CPR first aid, but then we also do full certification around like PV 101 skills, whether that be the modules themselves, the inverters, the racking, the electrician piece of the puzzle. But we want to make sure that folks in the communities that we serve, so that we're providing solar. So we're providing solar in low to moderate income communities, and we want to make sure that people in those communities have the same opportunity to learn what it's like to be in the solar industry. And a lot of folks that we work with don't necessarily know what the solar industry is all about. They don't really understand the benefits of solar, and so we also break it down and talk about what solar does. How does it work? How does it produce energy from the sun? And what that does as you feed the energy back into the grid, and how that interacts with the utility, and how that interacts with the home and the homeowner, and what it looks like on the utility bill. So we break it down on a number of different levels to make it a much more tangible aspect of someone's life. At Grid Alternatives, we have a number of different sections that we work in. We do multifamily, we do community solar, we do single family. Here in Maryland, we just finished a low-income senior center in Towson with a battery backup system. And that's in partnership with affordable housing providers. So St. Ambrose Housing was our partner with that project. And really what that does is help provide not only the housing provider the benefit of solar, then also the residents get to see the benefits through savings that the affordable housing provider can plow back into the programming that they provide and then the building itself. And so we find that a very important aspect of what we do. Yeah, Grid Alternatives started with making sure that we were exclusively focused with low to moderate income communities. And the reason for that is that these communities, these frontline communities that we work in, are disproportionately impacted by their utility bills, meaning they pay a much larger portion of their take-home income every month just to keep their lights on, to keep their air conditioning or their heating on. And to be able to to see a bill reduction through the installation of solar is really going to impact that individual in a much deeper way than somebody that could afford to put solar on their rooftop themselves. $20 a month is much more meaningful to the communities that we serve than perhaps somebody that could provide that capital up front themselves. So that's one reason. Another reason is that it's really important to make sure that as we enter into this new clean energy economy, that economy is diverse. And it's gonna be a more successful industry if you're including everyone.